What's going on, people, man? What is popping in the building, guys? Why is everybody overreacting over preseason? What is going on, man? We're coming up to the new season. We've now entered into August, and all I am seeing is threads on Twitter. I'm seeing deep analysis videos. I'm seeing people going absolutely overboard over results. And this ain't even just about Liverpool, man. This is all clubs I'm seeing, whether their team is spanking teams, whether their team is losing or drawing games to lower level opposition. Everybody is just going absolutely nuts. And I'm trying to figure out why. Guys, it's pre-season. It is not that deep. We don't need to overanalyze all of this kind of stuff, man. But here we are, and this is of, I guess, typical football fandom in today's kind of society, in today's kind of world. Everybody needs their team to be perfect. Everybody needs their team to be, playing Barcelona 2009 kind of football. And if they're not, then everything just looks all doom and gloom. And I never thought there would be a time when I'm the one trying to be positive while everybody's being negative, man. So yeah, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out, man. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get straight into it, man. Yeah, like I said, man, I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. So obviously, Liverpool. Speaking of Liverpool, right? I didn't watch the game, and I haven't watched any pre-season football. I don't care enough about pre-season. This isn't the time period, especially with a new manager. I think, especially when you've just brought in a guy who obviously hasn't really been at this kind of level. You've brought in, a man who we've seen, of course, in the Premier League over the last couple of seasons, for Bournemouth, but we haven't really seen him. Yeah, we've seen him do well for Bournemouth, but we just haven't seen what that doing well looks like at a higher level, right? So I thought, especially with Slot leaving and with getting Iraola, because we didn't get in, and no disrespect to him, but Liverpool didn't get in, Luis Enrique or, one of the better top managers out there. They got a guy who I think they probably believe that is just going to help them build and then potentially could take them to whatever position, whatever that kind of looks like, for Liverpool Football Club. And I think with all of that, and obviously with how poor the season was, with players leaving, form, all of these kind of various different things, I just thought that people kept talking about it's a new slate, it's a new chance, it's this, it's that, it's blah, blah, blah. But from what I'm seeing on the timeline or videos or just seeing people talk about it, whether it be like a Sky Sports or whatever, the way they're talking about things, especially, and I'm just specifically looking at Liverpool here now, the way they're talking about things is so doom and gloom, and we haven't really even kicked a ball or competitive ball yet. Now I understand the annoyance, I understand, with everything that's kind of going on, especially with Liverpool not really signing anybody apart from Victor Munoz. This summer, obviously Jeremy Jacquet was agreed in Jan and obviously joined now, but I think he's injured. Again, I've not really been following too much, but regardless, there just seems to be a lot of it's just bare doom. Like I just really don't understand it. Like I'm going to be honest. Like I say, Liverpool lost against Leeds United, right? The reaction that I've just seen on the timelines and things like that, oh, we're listing all the faults, right? Which is fine. Got no issues with that. Me, I love a fault. But these faults were there before the preseason started. I didn't see many people talking about some of the faults and some of the players and some of the things prior to the first preseason game. Hence why I'm so confused, because ultimately, what are people I guess it all depends on what you're trying to see from preseason, or what do you take from preseason. Do you look at the preseason and think, okay, especially if you've got a new manager, right? I want to see the new manager. I want to see, his type of football. I want to see, how he conducts things. I want to see how he talks, all these, whatever it is that you're trying to take away from preseason. Maybe that's why I'm now seeing quite a lot of people who, specifically after that game against Leeds United where Liverpool lost 4-2. Again, I didn't see it, but after that game, Jesus Christ, it seemed like there's more people are trying to add to the transfer list in terms of players that they would like to see leave. But again, these are the same players that have, I feel like you've already You had already decided that you wanted them to go. So I don't understand the whole amplifying things. I don't understand the whole, over analyzing the game and what people didn't like, and it's off the ball in the second half. It's Gravenberch, it's Curtis Jones, it's this guy, it's that guy. I'm like, guys, like these things ain't new. But ultimately, it's only preseason for everybody. It's only preseason for every, like specifically in the Premier League, but it's only preseason. I don't care if the team wins 6-1 against Barcelona. Didn't Birmingham City just draw to Barcelona the other day? Sure, I saw that. I think they won on penalties in the end. Do you really think that Barcelona are looking at it thinking, oh yeah, no, he's not good, or he's good, or this? No, it's just it doesn't really matter at this point. Let's wait until an actual competitive ball is kicked before I start seeing the threads on the football and this. Yes, of course. Listen, I'm not saying that, uh, regardless of whether it's a new manager or not, I'm not saying that in preseason you're still not trying to see certain little things, but I feel like it's now becoming like we're over analyzing it, and this started from, and sorry, but this started for me. This, like, all of these kind of things, and the language I'm seeing used and stuff like that. I feel like this even started from when Iraola even walked through the door. I'm talking people were looking at the training and they were over analyzing the training. They were getting excited, like, oh my goodness, look what they're doing in training, and oh look, it looks so much more intense. And then all of these little mouthpieces I started to see coming out in the media and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, you know what? People around the club, they're saying that the training has been intense, guys. No one cares. I don't care how intense the training is. It makes zero difference to me anyway. One, just a fan. You know what I mean? Just a fan of the game. So I don't care if the training is super intense. That's not going to help you when you're on a 3-game losing run. Now show me that intensity. Where's it then? Slot wasn't intense. Guess what? He won the Premier League. Now where do we go from here? Do you get what I'm saying? There's not one approach that just works here. So when people are then over analyzing it now, I'm like, hold on a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You were happy that Liverpool weren't throwing tennis balls in the air and doing fake shadow boxing and all that kind of stuff. You was happy. You was happy then. Then Liverpool win. I think they won their first. I can't remember if they beat Sunderland or can't remember who the other game was against, but whatever the results were, right? I don't think they lost. I think that's what the key thing is. They didn't lose, right? People were waxing so lyrical about certain players, certain youngsters. Oh, I think this guy, Kumas, and I think this guy here, he should be playing, and I think this youngster there, or oh no, this guy's not good enough, and Elliot, oh, he should just go. I'm thinking, guys, let's just take some time. Let's just take some time. Yes, there are, obviously it's a new manager, so it's a new I can't even say it's a new slate, yeah, but there are going to be maybe 1 or 2 players, and I do think it's usually only ever 1 or 2. It's never a mass of players. It's usually 1 or 2 players that may surprise you, literally may surprise you. The rest are already kind of set in stone, whoever that is. And again, I don't know who those players are. Iraola would have to tell you. Obviously he's coming into a new football club in terms of he's never worked with these players. He doesn't know these players on that kind of level and etc. But in terms of him joining the football club and understanding certain things and analyzing certain things, I think he already kind of knows as to what it is that he wants. Also, in line with whatever the transfer activity is that Liverpool, or recruitment that Liverpool will or won't do throughout this summer. He already knows all of that. So there's not going to be this like wave of play. I think everyone, from what I'm seeing anyway, the way everyone's talking is like, yep, I think this youngster, this youngster, this youngster, this youngster, they should all stay. And yeah, we'll work on those guys. And then we bring in this guy and then this happens. And I'm just like, whoa, guys, just slow down 2 seconds. Yeah, slow down 2 seconds, because now that Liverpool have lost the game, all of a sudden, no, we don't need that guy. Yeah, this is the problem with Liverpool. It's the squad depth. It's this. Oh, Gravenberch, this. I kept seeing quite a lot of guys. Like, why are you so concerned with preseason? It's really not even that deep at all. Let the guy. It's just here for the players to just get fit. Yes, work on a few things, but wouldn't you rather see them get spanked 4-2 in preseason than see them getting spanked in the league next season 4-2 to the same opposition? I feel like you'd rather see that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you would rather see that, working on whatever it is they need to work on. Certain players are not even back yet. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, again, I don't understand why I'm being the voice of reason and everybody is just overreacting. Whatever you thought coming into this transfer window, I doubt it's changed. we don't need to keep going over and over and over it like all the damn time. Yes, you don't like certain players. I don't like certain players. But at some point, if those players are to stay, what can I do? Do you get what I'm saying? You're just talking to a brick wall at that point. Do you get what I mean? Like I think people have like got these massive expectations of both the team currently and of the club, which I think again are just over the top at this, at this current moment in time. You're also underestimating, the would I say some of the oppositions out there in terms of their level of players. Again, we need to see what this all looks like when things come to a head. Do you get what I'm saying? Before we start making, what I say, these sweeping statements, like once we get to the competitive start of the season, then we can kind of move from there. Then we can start having these conversations, and then the over analyzing because we've played 5 games. Oh, so this is really what his setup is, and etc. etc. Like, let's just wait a second. We don't need to rush into making any statements, guys. We don't need to rush into, over analyzing. We don't need to rush into cussing somebody's play. If you've already thought that, then fair enough. Like I say, like if you already thought a player is not good enough and stuff like that, then fairs. But yeah, I just think that it's just a little bit, of too much. Or sorry, it's just too much overreaction, in my personal opinion. Like I said, you shouldn't really care if the team win or lose in preseason. Like I promise you, it's not that deep. I'm not saying no person wants to lose at anything. It's just one of those kind of things. It's just a human instinct, a human nature, right? So of course, even in preseason, you don't want to lose. You want to have a flawless record. You don't want to concede any goals, no matter who's playing on the pitch, right? Fair enough. But the reality is that's probably not going to happen, right? And because it's not going to happen, or because it's unlikely to happen, we need to then figure out what we can work on. We need to figure out who, or the manager, should I say, needs to figure out, okay, this player works in this position, fair enough, or that player works in those kind of positions, and this guy is not that comfortable over here, and blah blah blah. So it's going to just look all kind of mash up and whatnot. But it's like I said, it's just not that deep, and we don't need to take it so serious, man. We really, really don't. So yeah, guys, I'm just telling you, just chill, just for a sec. Like I say, we can talk about the squad and how thin it is and stuff like that, and I'll probably do a video speaking about that. But that's a different conversation. I'm more looking at like all these results and stuff like that. Like I think I saw Manchester United lost. Was it lost or drew to like Wrexham? And certain United fans were like, "You see." I'm like, "See what?" Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like they don't cares. Nobody cares. Like this ain't one of them kind of things, man. Like we're just here to just play some football, get some minutes in our legs, get the rhythm back into our legs, and all those kind of things, and then we can push from there. No one cares about like, oh, I lost. Okay, cool, I lost. So I'd rather lose today. I'll tell you that for free. I'd rather lose when there's zero on the line, than lose when, oh right, we got 3 points to work for. All right, cool. We got a cup game that we're up against one of these teams, and we don't want to lose, and blah blah blah. Like let's give the managers time, people. Let's just give the managers time, and then let's see what we're looking like in November. Or that's even too far. How about we just wait until the transfer window is done first, and then see what we're looking like? Because I think a couple of games would have gone by the time that obviously kicks in. Let's see that, and then we can push from there, and then have the conversations, man. But guys, all the people out there who are doing all this deep analysis and stuff, I beg you, just leave it out. No one cares. I don't care how the team presses. I don't care what the shape is of the team. I don't care what you like on and off the ball. I don't give 2 shits. Nobody does. And you shouldn't care. Like, as in, why would I care about all of that today? I don't care. Let me see what that looks like in the first game of the season. Let me see what that looks like in the second game of the season. Third game, fourth game, 2 games in the week. Oh, okay. Let me see now what that looks like. Let me see when certain players are there. Oh, okay. So this is what it looks like with it. I have no idea what none of that looks like. You know what I'm saying? Man are telling me, oh yeah, we lost 4-2 to Leeds United. Like, and yeah, this player is rubbish, and I'm like, bro, like, so like, I think the word everyone kept using was like, Leeds United are super physical, and Liverpool ain't a physical team. They haven't been a physical team for time. Did you not know that? Like, is this news to everybody? Like, I really don't understand. Like, is that news to you? Like, Leeds are more physical than Liverpool. That's it's not fine, but it's like, okay, like we know that. Do you get what I'm saying? But again, it's another thing for people to over exaggerate, and I'm just like, fucking hell, like it's a bit mad, isn't it? But listen, it is what it is. I guess people are gonna moan about whatever it is they're gonna moan about. So listen, man, I might be just talking on deaf ears, but leave your thoughts, man. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you are thinking. Do you care about the preseason results? What do you know what? Let me ask you this. What do you look to, or what do you want to take away from preseason? What are the things that you look out for in preseason? Yeah, let me know what that is. And then, yeah, like I say, stay tuned, stay locked in. We'll have another video looking at, the squad and how thin, obviously, Liverpool squad is looking at this current moment in time. So, yeah, keep the same energy, stay blessed, and I will catch you guys soon. Peace.